Welcome to Testing Tuesday!
Way!
Welcome back to episode number 17, and we have a special guest and new team member, Dominic.
Yay, Dominic!
Hi guys, really good to be here.
Yes,
That's
we are
great.
very happy and excited about it. Awesome.
Yes, so Dominic is, if you don't know him, he's one of the founders of 169 Labs, a Jovo partner and development agency. They've done some great stuff, mostly games related recently, right?
We drifted a little bit away to the games sphere, but we do other stuff as well. Yeah.
And so today we are testing a game.
Yes. Let me tell you about it. It's another game by Stoked Skills, by Galchinar. He pops up quite often, mostly recently. He's we already tested one of his skills, the Angel Investors one.
I think it was episode number 3 of Testing Tuesday.
Yeah.
And this one's now built with Jovo as well.
Yes, very nice, very nice. I think Stoked Skills started out with building sound machines at first, or ambient sounds, and now they're making more and more games. Which is exciting to see for me. It's also pretty innovative stuff. Really excited about this one. I haven't tried it out yet, but I have high expectations. Yeah, and
nice.
it's a live player versus player game, as far as I understood, which is technically very challenging to do. I mean, Song Quiz, for example, also pretends to be a player versus player, but has this kind of time delayed, so it records your session or you play against the
That's
bot.
really cool. Multiplayer and supposedly multi-platform even also. So people on Google Assistant can play against people on Alexa, for example, which is super cool. Oh, and there we go. Alexa, set the timer to 12 minutes. So you don't
12
talk
minutes,
too long.
starting now.
Yeah. And one more thing, we're especially glad to have Dominic with us today because he's a specialist on the real-time competition in games. So for those that are not aware of it, 169 Labs recently published the game in cooperation with Theo Media, the Quiz Duel, the Alexa skill.
I don't know if people in the US know
I have
it, but
skills
it's
that
also-
can help you do lots of things, like play a game,
Alexa?
relax with sleep sounds,
Alexa.
find your favorite podcast,
Alexa,
and much.
stop.
I think it's called Quiz Clash in English.
Yeah, it's Quiz Clash in English, and it's now I think they have 18 countries and 17 languages, so that you can even play it in Japan. So all these fancy countries as well, not even in Europe. And they have in Europe 30 million active players at the moment. So
Oh, wow,
this
okay.
is really
Impressive.
a huge one. And now we
On Alexa?
not yet on Alexa.
Uh-huh.
We are trying to get them on Alexa.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, let's
Very
get started.
nice. Yes. Alexa, open Word Wiz. So,
Do you mean birdsong?
no. Is that yours?
Do you mean birdsong?
No.
Word whiz.
Do you mean birdsong?
No.
All right.
Alexa, open Word Wiz. Looks good. Lovely.
Welcome to WordWiz, a premium word puzzle game for Alexa, complete with online real-time multiplayer. Here's how it works. You'll be given 6 letters and have to guess as many words as you possibly can with those letters before your time runs out. The words can be anywhere between 3 and 6 letters long, but the longer the word, the more points you'll get. Would you like to start by playing offline or online?
Online.
This is a real online multiplayer game, and the winner of each round will be shown to other players. Would you like to enter a username now?
Yes. Let's see how they've done it.
Great, please enter a username from 3 to 6 letters and numbers.
Jovo.
Would you like to confirm Jovo, spelled as Jovo, as your username?
Yes.
Good enough.
Great, you have confirmed Jovo as your username. Starting a multiplayer session. You are now joining the current game with 6 users online. Your letters are O, T, N, W, H, R. When you hear the music, that's your cue to begin guessing. When you are ready, say Alexa, and then spell out your guess slowly and clearly, pausing slightly between each letter.
What was it?
Alexa, what were our letters?
Your letters are O, T, N, W, H, R. What is your next guess?
1.
Didn't catch that. Your letters are O, T, N, W, H, R. What is your next guess?
O-N-E.
Sorry, you don't have the letters O, N, E. We've done all the possible tricks to get Alexa to recognize spoken letters accurately. Unfortunately, Alexa is still improving at its letter recognition and there's nothing more we can do about it. When you are ready to guess, please speak each letter as clearly and confidently as possible for your best chances at accurate recognition. Your letters are O, T, N, W, H, R.
Alexa, W-O-N.
Nice work. You guessed 1 and scored 20 points. 23 seconds left in this round. Your letters are O, T, N, W, H, R.
Alexa, T-O-W.
Cool.
Nice work. You guessed 2 and scored
Alexa?
20 points.
H-O-T.
Time's up.
Ah!
Let's see how you did.
Okay.
Among a field of 6 players, you solved 2 words and scored 40 points, placing you in 6th place. You won this game with 400 points and 3 words. The 6-letter word was thrown. 2 players guessed a 6-letter word. Would you like to join the next game?
Should we do it again?
Yes,
No, do we?
sire.
I didn't get that. Would you like to start another multiplayer game?
Y-E-S. Sorry.
I didn't get that.
Okay.
Would you like to
Alexa.
start another
Yes. Sorry.
Starting a multiplayer session. You are now joining the current game with 6 users online. Your letters are E, T, K, C, I, T.
Alexa, I-C-E.
Nice work. You guessed Tyson scored 20 points. 1 minute, 54
Alexa?
seconds left.
T-I-E.
Let's make a 4.
Nice work.
Alexa,
You guessed
C-I-T-E.
Nice work. You guessed sight and scored 50 points. 1 minute, 31 seconds left in this round. Your letters are E, T, K, C, I, T.
Alexa, K-I-T-E.
Nice work.
An alphabet.
You guessed count and scored 50 points. 1 minute, 6 seconds left in this round. Your letters are E, T, K, C, I, T.
Alexa, C-I-T-E.
C, I, T is not a valid word. Your letters are E, T, K, C,
Alexa?
I, T.
E-T.
3.
Sorry, you don't have the letters E, E, T. We've done all the possible tricks to get Alexa to recognize spoken letters accurately.
Alexa?
Unfortunate
E-T.
E, T is not a valid word.
That's
Your
not
letters
right.
are E,
Oh,
T,
okay.
K, C, I, T.
Embarrassing.
Alexa, I. I knew a
Didn't
word.
catch that. Your letters are E, T, K, C, I, T. What is your next guess?
TIE. We had that?
Time's up. Let's see how you did. Among a field of 6 players, you solved 4 words and scored 140 points, placing you in 4th place.
Yes!
Won this game with 640 points and 7 words. The 6-letter word was ticket. 2 players guessed the 6-letter word. Would you like to join the next game?
No.
Okay, you are back in the lobby. Would you like to play single player, multiplayer, or quit?
Stop. It was the same in the in the Angel Investor game was when we said help. It was like you're in the lobby, and then it was it, and we thought, okay, that's maybe from because he also did the escape the room. Okay, maybe it's just a running gag for himself or so.
Yeah.
Great job. Yeah. That's a great game, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
At first,
It's really cool playing against 6 players at the same time.
Do you think it's fake? Or at least, like,
I
a
wonder
little
if
bit?
it's always 6.
What's the time now in the US?
Alexa. 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 What's the time in New York?
New York City's local time is December 4th, 2018 at 11:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
But
That's too few. Guess.
Maybe so because on usually WordPress, for example, other blog engines, they have these sharing buttons, and usually if it's less than 10 people that have shared this post, they just show 10, for example, or a random number, to boost initial shares, because it feels like this empty news feed effect where like you're not sharing it because no one else has shared it.
Yeah.
So I think it could be as well that he's like boosting people because like at least that it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how he does the timing. That like do we join the same game simultaneously because there's no waiting room?
The description I think said every game is starting every 3 minutes. So maybe
Yeah, but we didn't wait. So
maybe we. That's a good question.
Okay.
Maybe we joined the game later than others and had less time. Maybe.
I think it's but in general I think it's really hard for me to remember the letters. If I don't write them down, it's impossible for me to remember.
Yes.
I really liked how he designed the interaction because at first I thought, okay, we have to wait for everything, and then we just started using barge ins, and if we didn't have anything else, then we could just listen to the letters again and maybe could come up with something else. And so I think that's a great idea. At first I was like, oh no, I need to write it down or something, but I think it's good to not write it down because it's way more challenging. But maybe the other players that were before us, they probably wrote it down.
I mean, I think if I would play this game at home, I would write things down and see how many I can get because it's still challenging to find a 6-letter word and to make as many as possible. Also, if you don't write them down and you play against other players, they might have a screen or they might write it down. So you put yourself at a disadvantage if you don't do it.
And it's really for us. It's really hard playing in English. I'm not good in this in general, but in English it's even more challenging.
Yeah.
Even parsing the letters I and
Yeah.
E and Y.
But I think it could be a great extension having it with APL and having a screen and seeing the letters.
It probably does.
But then it's unfair, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely is. That's quite a challenge when you design a game and you try to use APL to make it not fair for the not unfair to the disadvantage of the people that don't have it. I think you mentioned that recently in a conversation that we had for
Guess My Name.
Guess My
I think
Name.
they did some APL updates that showed it like in a Hangman style. They showed at least a number of letters.
We had the same challenge with Quiz Clash because on the screen you write down the question and the possible answers, and then you have a little bit more time to read and process. And I think it's kind of unfair, but in the end, let's start building games and see what's coming out of it. We are in the early stages and have to try things out.
But you're not balancing against it or such. Okay. Because there are possible ways to amend that. For example, if someone uses a screen, you could give him less time to answer the
Yeah.
screen. But then again, if you detect that someone has a screen, it doesn't mean that they actually use
yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's a good point. Or
Mm.
you
But
ask
anyways,
them to
that's
show
like
hints,
when
so-
you're playing classic board game, you can cheat by going to like seven numbers ahead instead of 6.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
If you cheat, then the
always,
game
yeah.
is. I mean, the whole fun of playing a game
Yeah.
is ruined for you.
Yeah.
And the others-
Except if everybody cheats. Then it's fair again.
Yeah. I really like the game.
Yes.
It's really, well designed. I could imagine playing that more
Yeah.
often against other people.
Definitely.
And so on.
One question I have is why do I have to spell out the word? Why can't I just enter the word?
I think speech recognition.
Speech
probably.
recognition is still too bad on this.
If you have like any on Quizle, you're now using A, B, C, and D as
Yeah,
possible
yeah.
answers.
We use it because it's impossible. Speech recognition is so bad, or it's that bad that you get wrong answers, and sometimes they have even words that they come up with fantasy words, and so the speech recognition is unable to find them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a safer bet to
Yeah,
do
it
this.
certainly is. But I'm wondering when the time comes to have the whole or the conversation more natural without spelling.
Yeah.
But then again, imagine that you have 6 letters and you can spell help or stop or cancel with them. And then you would say stop, and then the skill
yeah,
would
you're right.
written
Yeah,
as
that's a
keyword.
good
absolutely
point.
right. Yeah.
Mm.
There's no help intent anymore.
One more thing, I think it has a really great use of sound effects also, or of background sound. The waiting sound was really nice. Was kind of a ticking clock sound also. The right sound, wrong sound, the intro. It was also consistent. It's typically like that. Typically, you notice sounds if they're not right. But this one, so it felt like really natural and supported the gameplay.
Yeah, that's right. Cool. Great game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good job. Looking forward to what else he will build. Definitely have a talent, gal.
Yeah.
So check out the skill. I think when I checked it out, it didn't have any positive reviews yet. So you can be first.
Yeah.
We can't because we don't have a US credit card or account, so it's embarrassing.
Yeah, and I think it just recently launched. I think it just launched a few days ago. So yeah, time to boost this great skill.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. See you next time.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining
Yeah,
us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Mhm.
Enjoyed it.
Awesome. Looking forward to next time.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
Bye.
Bye-bye.